What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Jay Stang. I'm from Houston, Texas.
And you're a delegate?
Yes, from Congressional District 22.
Tell us about what happened today.
Well, we basically exposed the corruption of the Republican Party for the world to see. We did a lot of work to set up challenges to rules, and also we put together the majority of the delegates in more than 5 states to get Ron Paul into nomination. So as you can see from what happened, the first fight was the credentials. The credentials were accepted over the objection of a lot of people, and when we called for division, there was no action by the chair to recognize a large amount of people calling for division of the House, which necessitates a roll call. And the second thing was the rules, and the rules were the chairman was Pig Eyes, Sununu. I like to call him Pig Eyes. A lot of people do, and the rules that they adopted, the Republican Party has cut its own throat because it punishes the grassroots. Ben Ginsburg, Romney's chief attorney, says that this is a problem we need to fix, and that problem is that the candidate cannot handpick his own delegates. Now the problem with that is eventually, or very soon, it will be handed out as a campaign favor. If you donate a certain amount of money, then you get to be a delegate. So it's going to be a totally centralized, totalitarian system that will result in Stalinist purges, if you want to use that term, of delegates that do not exactly conform to every whim of the candidate. So instead of the people voting for delegates that represent them, the candidate selects the delegates. Even if that person has been duly elected by the people in his congressional district, they're kicked out at the candidate's whim, so the will of the people doesn't matter. So the last thing that happened was the nomination, and we put the forms in to get him into nomination, and those were probably used as toilet paper, and everything went on as planned. Now, you can see that it went on as planned because there is a big screen TV that serves as a teleprompter, and what he's supposed to say scrolls up on the teleprompter. And if you watch the video, you'll see that it comes up, and he's supposed to say, "The ayes have it," even while people are still voting. So it was a show, and we're there basically to be fillers for the show. But what we did do is we exposed the corruption, the utter corruption of the Republican Party to the world. And we can also come back and maybe break through the stone-like foreheads of the Tea Party, so that they know the Republicans party as it is not their friends. Going forward, local politics is what matters most. Local Republicans, local candidates that follow the Constitution and that are quality candidates. You should never give 1 red cent to the RNC or any national organization, maybe not even your state organization. Just donate to local candidates. If you don't want to support the kind of lawlessness and crookedness that goes on, I suggested a new theme song that it was voted down, but I suggested a new theme song for the convention is the AC/DC song "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap," because that's basically what we had here today.
So who are you going to vote for if Ron Paul doesn't get the nomination?
Well, I don't like to betray my principles, and voting for Romney or Obama would betray my principles. I'm also pro-life, so Gary Johnson is very proudly pro-abortion, so I'm really not keen on voting for him either.
Thank you.
No problem.